Good evening, class. I'll be doing my virtual dream computer presentation. My name is Philip Sapon, and the supercomputer that I want to build is essentially optimized for high performance tasks such as video editing, game design, animation, and it offers a visually stunning high performance experience. A little bit of background information. The reason why I want to utilize this type of computer and why I've put so many components and why I've put such a expensive list of components is because I want to pursue video and content creation, or I want to figure out how I can better optimize my life experiences through utilizing technology. And I wanted something powerful, efficient, effective, and visually appealing. And this computer essentially offers me all of the things I'm looking for. The purpose of this build is essentially designed for game design and digital art. However, I wanted to buy a computer of this caliber in order to open up doors for me in various worlds such as gaming, streaming, and projects, which I will be able to execute through utilizing this computer. So my virtual dream computer is designed for all-around students. However, there are certain specifications cater to high-performance gaming, visual editing, content creation, and game design. So, I mean, it isn't really designed for everyone because it is a little bit on the pricier end. However, if you are looking for like a like mid-late to early late stage game, or yeah, if you're looking for a mid to late stage computer, this is essentially what I think you should go for. So here we have the motherboard. This motherboard is essentially priced at $1,000, and I know it's a little bit expensive, but it is truly worth it for the motherboard that it is. This is like one of the higher end, more expensive motherboards, and this is designed for gaming, visual arts. It allows me to run like multitudes of apps and multitudes of applications, softwares, download various things at high speeds. Meanwhile, playing games and still streaming and communicating on Discord and utilizing multiple monitors. So this is a high end motherboard that will not fail you. Here we have the URL, which is hyperlinked, and if you want to know what a DDR5 RAM compatibility means, it essentially is the latest generation of memory technology, which offers significant higher speeds, greater capacity, and better power efficiency, and it essentially is a power management integrated circuit on each module, allowing for more efficient power management and lower operating voltages. This means that it increases bandwidth and speed, higher capacity, enhanced power efficiency, so on and so forth. So next we have the CPU processor, and the CPU processor is $639, and it is hyperlinked right here. This processor is supportive of Wi-Fi, and the CPU slot match does match the motherboard that I have. I made sure that every single specification and every single component I bought worked together, so I could essentially build an actual computer. I use this assignment as a way to design my own supercomputer, so I really hope that this presentation works out well and that professor agrees that this would be a really good computer, and I don't need to change anything. But yeah, sorry, I'm going off on a tangent again. But the central processing unit essentially is used for performance for both gaming and content creation. The technology shaped to enhance gaming performance by reducing latency. It's responsible for executing the instructions that make the device work, essentially. It essentially communicates to the computers through calculations, logical operations, and managing data flow. Essentially, the CPU processes information, controls other components, and allows the device to perform various tasks. So if you have a high-end CPU processor, you're able to do a lot of various tasks. So if you want a really good computer that can download a lot of things and do a lot of things at once, it is very important that you invest in a high-end CPU processor. Next, we have the RAM. This G.Skill Trident is honestly just so beautiful. I mean, if you just look at it, like, this is literally everything. I personally like this because of the design, and the G.Skill Trident, I'm sorry, I couldn't read that. The G.Skill Trident is priced at $400. A lot of the prices that I put on here are essentially just estimates. They might not all be concurrent because the prices do change on the market, but this is typically like the average price. So essentially what the G-Skills Trident does, it allows you to multitask smoothly. It offers efficient performance and fast data transferring. So you should be able to expect you'd be able to expect high and efficient download speeds, and you should not lag or you should not experience any type of negative feedback. So the G-Skill Tridents essentially are designed for providing fast data access, such as like gaming, video editing, and other demanding applications. Essentially, if you are attempting to do various tasks, this is essentially what you would want to invest in, because it has high speed performance. I'm sorry, I'm gonna sneeze. It has high speed performance. It essentially allows for smooth multitasking and, like I said earlier, fast data transference. So here we have the next slide. We have the storage. We have the Samsung 999 Pro. So the price is arranged around $200. However, this average price typically changes because the market price is typically changing as stated previously. Oh my god. I have allergies, you guys. I'm so sorry. So the Samsung 990 Pro is made up of 2 terabytes of storage. It essentially allows up to 7,450 millibytes of speed per second, and it is essentially designed for efficient game design capabilities, visually stunning art specific characteristics, data storage, and retrieval in devices like computers and games and consoles. It allows for high speed, large storage capacity and capabilities, gaming and high performance, power efficiency, and it allows for a lot of various softwares. The price, like I said previously, it typically changes. The prices that I seen earlier were roughly around 170. However, I did check it again, and the price did change to 199. However, it may vary based off the website, which I'm pretty sure it does, but the price for the website that I was looking at, it had changed. So next we have the graphics card for the NVIDIA GeForce. This is so expensive, but it is so worth it. I hear and see everybody talk about this, and it is literally everything. I mean, if you just look at it, it just looks so high end. It looks like, and honestly, truly, oh, I'm so sorry. I just skipped something. I'm sorry. So let's just go back really quick. Okay, so here we have the case. This case, Evo XL, is honestly one of the better high-end computers. A lot of streamers and gamers that I know, they typically always have a case like this, and they always design it or decorate it with so many different things. Yeah, and considering that it's white, it offers so much space for creativity, and it just gives you the ability to design it the way you really want it to. I mean, like, you're creating a computer that you want. I feel like this is kind of the whole purpose of, like, creating your own computer, and considering, like, this case is, like, they offer a high-end case that looks this modern and this sleek. I just think it's, like, truly fascinating. It's just really, really cool. I would say to invest into something like this. This is honestly a really good case. You will not regret it, and they offer a warranty and refund if necessary. The price varies. Typically it's a little more expensive than this, but this was honestly a good time, and I found the price. So yeah, so it's typically $239.99. The URL is hyperlinked. This case essentially allows for various cooling solutions. It accommodates to high-end components, excellent cooling capabilities. It's very customizable, and it's very aesthetically pleasing, as stated previously. It's very versatile, very spacious, and it's just overall a very visually stunning and easy to assemble case. So let's go on to the next slide, or hold on, sorry. Responding to the question, does it include a power supply or does it need to be purchased separately? It does include a power supply, and no, you do not need to purchase it separately. If you want to, you can. They offer different kinds. However, they typically always come with its own factory one, or well, where I ordered it from. And yes, the case is compatible with my components. So let's go on to the next slide. We'll get to the graphics card. So we just have a little bit more slides. I'm sorry, I know it might be taking a little long. I'll try to speed this up. So here we have the graphics card. This graphics card is essentially designed for high performance. It allows you to utilize AI enhanced workflows, 4K gaming, and the overall functionality of this is just like so top tier. It's just such a high caliber graphics card. I mean, like, if you're looking for a really good graphics card, I would say to get something like this. Here we have the sound card. The sound card is honestly so good. I know I'm saying that for everything, but that's literally why I put it on these, or put it on my computer or the computer I want. This high quality sound is just so crazy. Like, you would think that, like, I don't know. I don't even want to go off on a tangent again, but here you guys can see this is literally just such a good computer, like sound card. But yeah, let's go and input output devices. So these are the key devices that are crucial to the aesthetic and customization of my computers. Here we have the LG Ultra Gear computer monitor. It's listed at $800, and it's a 27-inch 4K monitor. And honestly, it is so immersive. It is so cool. I've seen this in person at Best Buy, and it is just like astounding. Here we have the Razer keyboard. I have had a Razer keyboard before. It was so good. The mechanics of the keyboard are just so satisfying. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Zero latency. The response time on the computer, on the keyboard to the computer, is just so good. I would say to invest in a keyboard by Razer. It doesn't matter what keyboard, just Razer all the way. Here we have the gaming mouse. I'm not really too picky with like mouses and stuff like that, but I've been really big on like health and like taking care of my body. So it's very important that you take like steps in order to take care of yourself. And I think like having a gaming mouse such as the Logitech G Pro is just so important because the ergonomic features that they offer is very easy to get like carpal tunnel from doing things that require you to be on a computer all day, or to be utilizing your wrist, or to utilize like various parts of your body. So it is very important that I took that into account if I'm going to be using a computer. But yeah, here we have the printer. This printer is just so extra, but honestly, I've seen people use this in my yearbook class, and this computer is just so good. We were able to print out such high-end pictures, high resolution. It's just so good. The pictures don't even look like, it's just, invest in this. This is like honestly one of the best printers. Here are the operating systems. I decided to utilize Windows 11 Pro because utilizing the MacBook OS is honestly like not as good in terms of gaming, because I guess the software compatibility just aren't there currently. But Windows have always offered like very good compatible operating systems. It's incredibly user friendly, so like why not? Relative to the application software, I said Microsoft Office because considering that I want to succeed in academia and business, it's important that I utilize Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and so on and so forth. Here we have a total cost breakdown of the entire computer, and essentially it comes down to roughly around 6.3K untaxed. But if I did the math with the tax, it probably would end up being roughly around 8 to 9,000. But yeah, thank you guys for watching or coming to this presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you.